Cruise news time! Hey everyone, Cruising with JT here, and today I wanted to bring up a news topic that has caught my attention lately on online cruise communities, and that is that all these new cruise ships coming out are simply too big. Here we go. And be sure to hit that like button, everyone, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel and also enable those notifications. Hey everyone, thanks again for joining today. With all the exciting news around the cruise industry as of late, especially around new ships coming out, while many folks are thrilled and excited about the opportunity to cruise on these megaships, there's a specific group of cruisers out there who are not as excited, specifically veteran cruisers. Those who have been cruising for over 10, 15, 20 years and are accustomed to the more small to medium-sized ships that offer a more intimate cruising experience. I'm a part of various online cruising communities, and one of the trends I've seen taking place lately is that they're actually turned off by how big these new cruise ships are. They call them floating cities with crowds and traffic, and way too many people on a ship to enjoy your vacation, and also, who wants to go on a vacation with 9,000 strangers, and so on. There's clearly a gap between folks who love these new cruise ships and those who do not. So that brings me to my first question. Where do you fit in? Are you thrilled with these new mega ships that are coming in the future and many that are already here? Or do you prefer the smaller to medium-sized cruise ships? One of the most noted requests from these cruisers is that they wish that cruise lines went back to creating new ships that are not as big, but cater to those cruisers and demographics who would appreciate not another big city floating at sea. There are many reasons why these cruisers feel the way they do, and they will absolutely refuse to go on these new megaships since they do not feel the need to be around so many people on a ship that has so many land-based offerings which they feel do not belong at sea. While this is debatable, I for one am absolutely thrilled with what cruise lines are doing today. As with any industry, cruise lines have to assess their customer base and what their customers want. What's in demand? What kind of vacation experiences do their customers want to create while on the ocean with their family and friends? The reason cruise lines have been creating these mega ships is not only because of demand, it's because of the constant feedback that customers want more and more of these experiences at sea. For those who may not know, the statistic is mind-blowing that only 20 to 25% of all Americans have ever been on a cruise. That leaves room for targeting up to 75 to 80% of Americans to come on board and try one of the most valuable vacation experiences out there. Many people just haven't seen the intrigue of cruising, until now, where family vacationing takes on a whole new meaning. The types of offerings on board cruise ships nowadays is amazing, and people are shocked that they can do a certain activity and experience while at sea. When certain cruise lines began creating these mega ships, you noticed that other cruise lines tended to follow them, given the demand was there and the potential to make significant profits. While building these ships is extremely expensive, the return on investment from the cruise line executives has been noted as a good investment long term. They know guests will come back again and again on board their ships, and they also understand that their ships are not for everyone. Every cruise line and ship caters to a certain demographic and those who are looking to create memorable vacation experiences with their loved ones. Did you know that cruise guest satisfaction is at 90%, which ranks the highest out of any segment in the travel industry? While I do not see cruise lines slowing down the pace in which they build these amazing new megaships, I do agree that it would be nice to see a newer, smaller ship come out as well. And I know some cruise lines are continuing to build medium-sized ships versus megaships. I am all for these new ships and experiences, but I also understand where veteran cruisers are coming from. So I wanted to ask again, what about you? Where do you stand? Do you like these new megaships coming out from the various cruise lines offering bigger and more exciting experiences on board? Or do you prefer the smaller to medium-sized ships that are currently sailing and would love to see smaller ships come out? It's an interesting debate and one that I would love to get your feedback on in the comments below. Once again, this is Cruising with JT. Thank you again for watching, and be sure to hit that like button and subscribe as well for more news and cruise content. I'll see you again real soon. Take care. And a special shout out to all my Patreon and YouTube members. Thank you so much for your additional support. If you'd like to become a Patreon or YouTube member, I'll include the links in the description below. It's basically a behind the scenes view of Cruising with JT and special access to various benefits and perks and inside information into my upcoming videos. So if you do decide to join, I truly appreciate your support. This video is sponsored by MEI Travel. Feel free to reach out to me at cruisingwithjt@gmail.com and I'll get you connected to my travel agent at MEI Travel. She'll take great care of you, and I'll also include the information in the description below. Thank you so much.